That little house up there is a surgery now. Just trying to make sure I don't miss. Came here in 1946. Long time.
Good morning.
Hello.
Do you live in Frinton?
Yes.
Can I give you that, please? Network Rail is coming down and we want to tell them what we think about them in a sort of demonstration. Good morning. Do you live in Frinton?
No.
You don't? Oh, okay. Good morning.
Morning.
Frinton resident?
I'm a Frinton resident, yes.
Could I give you that, please?
Oh, right.
This evening at the Triangle.
Unfortunately, I'm at the Rotary Club tonight.
Excuse me. Do you live in Frinton?
Yes.
You do? That's about the gates, and if there's a demonstration of the Triangle, please go.
Thank you.
Okay? Are you Frinton residents? You're not? Okay, thank you.
That's a doctor's surgery now over there, you know. I thought my sister would have been here, you see, and I'm a bit worried. Just want to look and see if there's not a car.
I find that this place quite limited in terms of like the way you want to live your life. And
It's difficult to say.
the fact that you,
Shall we say the days drift away?
the fact that you won't talk to me about certain things suggests that you're worried about what people will think.
I'm not worried about what people will think. I'm just worried about certain circumstances that could happen.
So you can get ostracised here quite quickly, can you?
Oh yes, you can. If you move out of line and the rest of it, you can. Well, it means social ostracism.
I mean, has that happened to you, or?
No, it hasn't actually. I can usually manage to ride these things.
Is that your fear that that might happen if you speak truth?
Yes, it is. The one thing you can't risk in small towns is social death.
You're not doing anything illegal, then?
Oh yes, it's quite legal.
So what would be the consequence of it?
What would be the consequences?
From who?
Oh, that's another matter.
People that know you well, or?
No, total strangers. You can be reason. Oh God, can't really explain it. There are things it's best for other people not to know. And if they did, well, who knows what would happen.
Did that work your appetite coming all this way, did it?
Yeah.
I see no ships. Funny how different the
What?
well, the coast looks when we're out on the boat.
Jeffrey?
Yes.
How long have you sort of been going out together with Margaret?
30 odd years.
Yeah, something like that.
But do you consider yourself sort of, you know, partners in the conventional sense? Or?
Yes, well, Margaret goes in for such a nice sorts of collections. Interesting to see the latest things.
I mean partners as in sort of, you know, romantically?
No. No.
Do you have sort of romantic, do you have a sort of partner then, Jeff?
Only a dancing partner.
He has me.
And dancing partners are lovely, especially my one.
But that's all there is to it, as far as his dancing partners go. They're just dancing partners.
Can I feed the fishes?
No.
Hello, fishes. Whoops.
I don't know what you're doing.
Charms, madam. Dancing partners are wonderful things. You can always find dancing partners. But it's how good they are. And if they suit
That
you.
makes a difference.
Have you ever tried to dance with Jeff?
Yeah, no, never tried with Jeffrey. I tried when I was at school. I didn't like it. That was the end of me in dancing.
Can you imagine staying in Frinton, Brian, for the rest of your life?
Yes.
You don't worry that you sort of, because the place is quite slow, you don't worry that that might affect you?
It's not slow. I think that's the wrong word. It's calm and peaceful. It's not slow. And it's a good place to be.
You don't worry about just sort of fading away here? Sometimes I get the sense you could almost just disappear here.
Well, again, I think that's the wrong idea. People who live here do a lot of different things.
Is it important for you that you keep busy with campaigns like the Gates?
It gives one something to do, and it gives one the idea or the feeling that one is doing something for the community, which I think is important. If the community supports you, you should support the community. That's probably enough, isn't it? What do we want? The gates. Where do we want it? No, what do we want? Safety. Where do we want it? The gates. Okay? What do we want? Safety. Where do we want it? The gates. Football chance.
Have you ever protested against anything before, Maureen? Have you ever protested against anything before?
Not like this. No, I haven't.
Have you ever protested against anything before?
Have you ever protested?
No, I
don't
haven't.
think so.
No, I haven't. Don't think so. No.
Getting ready to go into battle.
You're going in,
Yes,
aren't you?
that's right.
You and Heather have been invited?
Just me, I think.
Just you?
Yeah.
I see.
So I'm going to put forward the questions that we've been raising.
Right.
So what will come out of that will be further questions, if you like, from what has been taken.
Okay.
But this is just another round, or one more round.
Are you leaving, Maureen?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Going home, are you?
Yes, I'm getting a bit cold here
Okay.
and taking my friend as well. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Into battle.
Absolutely. Vandals.
You're not waiting till the meeting's finished, Brian?
No, I'm not hanging around for an hour for these jerks.
Yes, thank you very much.
It's a pleasure, Brian. Brian, anytime, let's go right.
I'm hoping here that I'll see some of my family or somebody coming through the gates. Because there's only one entrance, you see.
How do you feel about the gates being removed?
I haven't heard much about that. I'm not listening.
I think the gates are going to be removed, aren't they?
Well, they've been talking about this. I've been here since 1946. They've been talking about it quite a lot since then. But somebody should be coming, you see. And I don't want them to go off down Comet Avenue when I'm on this corner. Am I near where? Shall I move?
We've been together for 6 months. Old
It's
friends.
more than just us, see.
And I said to myself, what a wonderful day.
Margaret, does it bother you that sort of Geoffrey has...
No, it doesn't worry me. I've been used to it. He's had dancing partners before. And she's not the first one. And he is very good to me. And he's got to make sort of friends with his dancing partner after all. If he's going to dance with her.
What's going to happen with you in the future here, Charles?
Oh,
What's going to happen to you here in the future?
Lord only knows the rest of it, because everybody I know seems to be dying off. Eventually I should probably be here in soul state.
Why don't you leave and get out? You seem to be sort of...
I don't really know where else to go. I've looked at places, and then I've come back here and I think, well, maybe... I haven't really seen anywhere I liked any better.
You'd be happier, Charles, if you found love in Frinton.
Well, I did, and the rest of it, but I think it's most unlikely around these parts.
Do you ever try to meet somebody who you might be able to have a loving relationship with elsewhere?
Well, I did have somebody over in Clacton, but it wasn't any use. When he ditched me, I wasn't at all sorry.
Why was that?
He'd advertised in the paper for a more suitable candidate.
Can you describe him? What was he like?
Oh, we knew him as Big John. He was 6'4", and he still lives there. This other one that he took up with and the rest of it, that lasted a few months. Oh, now we're still good friends, but...
You never see him now?
Of course, everybody else goes all starry-eyed and gooey. That's the way that things are. I'm afraid I'm just too, well, long in the tooth for that nonsense.
There's one last thing I wanted to ask you, Charles. You hinted that you were... There's lots of things you could never tell me. Can you tell me now?
Yeah, I can't.
Can't tell me why...
No, I just can't, and that's the end of it all.
I'll never know who you really are.
Yeah. I can't let that out, I'm sorry, that is it.
Tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Isn't it inevitable that the town will lose its gates, Brian?
No, they're not going to take the gates away. No, no. We're still fighting, and I think still that we have a good chance of keeping them.
If they do, what's going to happen to the town?
Well, the town will remain the same, but it won't be the same, if you know what I mean.
Keep fighting for Frinton if the gates disappear?
Well, we're always fighting for Frinton. It seems that we spend most of our life trying to protect what we hold dear.
You'll continue doing that in the new year?
Oh yes, we're looking at the next stage already.
Plans to reconstruct Iraq are falling apart in 10 Days to War, next here on BBC Two, while on BBC Four, live and unpredictable, Marcus Brigstock with the late edition. If you missed last week's Wonderland, you can catch it again at bbc.co.uk/iPlayer.